Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the RTB podcast. What's up, guys? So today, um, the last topic I'm gonna talk about today. Something you already know about, but the first one is something that I thought it was one thing and ended up being something completely something else, and I was shocked to find out what it was, and I had to give you my thoughts on it. So today I was eating breakfast. I had pancakes, and I was watching the Angry Video Game Nerd top 10 personal favorite episodes. I'm a huge fan of him, obviously. That's why I'm watching the channel. Obviously, obvious is obvious. So as I'm watching it, it auto, you know how YouTube videos finish and it auto plays to the next video. So I'm thinking to myself, and I saw like Pat's and Ian's podcast. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let that play, see what they talk about, and let's see what they talk about, and if I don't like it, I'll change it. But what they said and what they said next was downright surprising. I was like in absolute shock. So apparently, Gerard, he's mainly known for being known as the Completionist here on YouTube. Awesome channel, check it out, by the way. Had a long, it's a long story short, but basically all I know anyway. Gerard and his friend Greg, who also worked on the channel on the Completionist, had a huge falling out, and it's gotten to the point now it was getting towards legal trouble, because apparently Greg demanded that he wanted half the money that he was in, half the money that he was in with Gerard, which was about 120 videos, and if he doesn't like meet his demand, then he's going to take legal action against Gerard. And of course Gerard did not want to deal with that headache and that headache and then the time consuming that and wasting money and time in court and stuff, which I'm pretty sure is the money to do it. Say as well over 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to deal with that BS, so he just decided just to take down all 120 videos him and Greg were on together, or anything that Greg was on. So it was just insane. It's like, what? It was like, I was like in total shock, man. Like, what the hell? I mean, say what you will about JonTron and Aaron when they had their falling out, but it wasn't like Aaron's like, well, I'm gonna remove all the stuff that JonTron was in, or vice versa. It wasn't like JonTron was on like, well, you better pay me half the money on the videos I was in, otherwise pay me half the money on the videos that I was on that channel, otherwise I'm gonna sue you and take it to court. That never happened. They had their falling out, but at least the videos were there for people to see. Granted, I think Aaron would get upset when JonTron ever gets mentioned, but they had a huge falling out, and at least thankfully now they're good friends and they made up. Unlike with Gerard and Greg, because now it seems like it's getting worse. To point out it was getting towards legal action, and I think in my opinion, Gerard did the smart thing and just say to take down 120 channels. But at the same time, that's gotta suck. That's like so many hours, just man hours and time just gone in an instant because of someone wanting to be greedy. Just gone. But luckily he did give fans that, hey, by this certain time I'm going to delete the videos, so download them, keep them for your personal collection, just don't re-upload it to YouTube, and everything should be fine. So at least gave fans time to do that, but still, it's just crazy. But I guess I guess there's some slight good news, but I just feel sorry for him for what he has to do. He's like, well, I'm gonna say I guess he could say it's a giant fuck you to Greg, because he's like, well, guess what? I'm gonna re-upload all those episodes. I'm gonna redo them again, all 120 episodes of reviews I did, but without you. So he's gonna re-upload it again, redo them again, but this time with just him and his current team, without Greg, without Greg's work coming into play. So that's like a giant F you to Greg. It's like, you may take me, he basically telling Greg, yeah, you're taking money from me now, but I'm eventually gonna get it back, you motherfucker. So it's like, it's just so crazy though. And in my opinion, if you ask me what did Greg do was right? No. What Greg did was absolutely wrong. And just downright just stupid. Because here's the thing though. Let's say, for example, I want to work for Channel Awesome. Here on my YouTube channel, you can see all the body of work me and Koopa did together. The proof is there. The videos are there. You can watch them. All my videos, from my old ones to the newest ones, you can watch them. They're there to watch. But with his, if you want to do the same thing, there'll be nothing there. They'll be like, oh, there's this video and there's that video that I worked on, on while I was on Completionist to show his editing or comedy skills or whatever. So he has nothing, no body of work now. And now, and also based on what I'm hearing, his channel is getting like his latest videos are getting thumbs down. People are upset because he wanted to do his own channel, but they're doing mass thumbing it down. People are unsubbing like crazy, and he's just going after like people in the comment section, like just like ripping him a new asshole. It's just insane. because of this. Because like I said before, so were you about Aaron and John. At least they made up and when it was bad, they never did what Greg's doing right now. Because Greg was doing is downright just stupid. Because like I said, now he has nothing. Because now he's not gonna get any money because they're not gonna go to court, and his YouTube channel is basically gonna be dead soon. Kind of like the bald guy that there was a parkour channel that H3 was kind of like doing like their own critique video. They're like kind of critiquing one of that guy's videos, and because of it, like, oh well, I'm gonna sue you and take you to court because you made me feel, basically saying all they use is footage without permission, even though H3 production have the fair use law to do so. And now they're wasting all this money and time, and not only luckily H3 thanks to Philip DeFranco it got funded so they can handle this BS and nonsense, but it's affecting the Ball Guys channel too, because it's gotten so bad. Now there's pictures out there online if you want to look for it. He's a pizza delivery man, delivering pizza. That's how bad financially he's gotten. So, and he has no channel to go to, because even let's say, for God forbid, which I thought was the case, he needs somehow to win. There's nothing to go back to. His channel's virtually dead. Same thing with Greg. That's gonna happen to Greg pretty soon. He's gonna have nothing to go to now. Whatever channel, whatever he was trying to build on his own, is gone now and dead because of what he did. And now people are just because it's funny how just with one wrong move, his YouTube career is over. It is over. Downright over. Because of one wrong decision. It's just insane. Truly insane. And I don't know who told him this was a good idea, because now obviously it's backfiring miserably. So Greg, if I was you, fire up them resumes, trying to get a real job as soon as possible. Not a real job, but just try to find a new job as soon as possible, because your job as a professional YouTuber, as they say, is going to be over. Alright guys, and now that's my thoughts on that. And now the recent events, well, not recent events, but like the whole recent, I guess you could say, controversy, or aka current trend. People, of course, Samurai Jack came back not that long ago, and he released it was like the 5th season, and it was like just 10 episodes. It was the final arc of Samurai Jack's epic saga to take down Aku, and a lot of people didn't like the last episode. It was really bad. People hated it. There's videos on YouTube critiquing how bad it was, just going in depth in why they hated the last episode. And some people gone so far to say it was so bad that they wish that the series didn't come back at all. Okay, look, the last episode, I admit, was not perfect, but I wouldn't go as far as to say, well, I wouldn't want this series, because the season in general was simply fantastic. Was it perfect? No, but it was still. I'm glad we got some kind of an ending, and it's better than having some kind of ending and no ending at all. But one thing what pisses me off more is that I think people fail to realize. I believe this is my opinion. I don't think there's any facts on this or any proof. This is my opinion on what I feel why it was the final episodes were kind of rushed. The final episodes rushed the way it was because of simply Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network recently is making a lot of just terrible decisions. Like, let's go back. Take case in point. They brought back Ben 10 and this Ben 10 thing, which I heard is kind of mixed. Some people like it, some people hate it. But it's like one of those things, like, it feels unnecessary, and it's one of those things, like, it's suffering, like, is it a reboot or a sequel? Because people are like, hey, look, it's that villain from this past series. But of course, a lot of kids are not gonna know who that is. So is this a reboot or a new series? Like, they're treating it like It's a reboot because they're trying to reintroduce everything, but treat it like a sequel. At the same time, like, hey, look, it's that villain from way back in the day. Yeah, us fans that watched it originally might know who that said villain is, but new fans that are coming in are not gonna know who it is. You know what I mean? You gotta like explain stuff. Like for example, the recent Powerpuff Girls reboot, like, which by the way everyone hates, including me. Like the first like you get a glimpse of like Mojo Jojo, he's like in a closet dressed up as a girl for some reason. Why, I don't know what happened. I forget the context of the episode, but it was just like, oh look, it's Mojo Jojo. But it's like, yeah, I know who he is, but my 5-year-old cousin named Angelica, it's not gonna know who that is. It's not gonna know who that is. You know, you gotta explain that character and their history between the Powerpuff Girls. If you are treating it as a sequel, but what is it though? Is it a sequel or a reboot? They can't decide which way they want to go with it. But we all know that Teen Titans Go is its own spin-off thing, but goddamn it, it's a total clusterfuck disaster with Teen Titans Go. I mean, it's just like, just hated. Everyone hates it. I hate it. It's just like the most laughing stock of a cartoon out there. I mean, hell, like in one of the Comic-Con panels, there was a giant mural which you can find online, which I'm not kidding, of the original Teen Titans beating the crap out of the Teen Titans Go cast. Well, except Starfire. The Teen Titans Go Starfire and the original Starfire from Teen Titans are kind of like, you know, getting along, which I kind of expect, and I kind of find that funny too. It makes sense. It'd be weird, like they're all being each other. I wish it showed that at least having fun with it. But yeah, the point is, those are all three recent examples of terrible decisions based on, guess what, Cartoon Network. I bet you, and I know, and Gay Tartakovsky is known for doing well-paced stories and arcs and stuff, so that way it has that satisfying conclusion when it ends. I bet you originally he wanted to do like a 20 or 22 episode arc with Samurai Jack, but Cartoon Network's all like, nah, 10 episodes and that's all you get. I bet you that's what happened. I bet the house that is what happened. I'm pretty sure he wanted more episodes to flesh out characters and explain things, so when that conclusion happens, we all feel satisfied instead of feeling like, that's it? You know, it sucked what happened, but, you know what I mean? It sucked what happened. It felt rushed, but I blame, again, more Cartoon Network than the creator, Gay Tartakovsky. I mean, that's how he wanted to end it, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to make it more elaborate, more big, so that when that ending happened, we feel like, oh man, it felt like such a great impact, not like just, Again, you have a right to be mad and upset, but I feel like we're getting mad at the wrong people. It's kind of like the whole Atlas situation where like, oh, you can't film after a certain point, otherwise you can get in copyright trouble. I'm like, don't get mad at Atlas, get mad at Sega, because Sega owns Atlas now. Sega has a history of doing that. Remember the Shining Force the situation? Sega was a part of that. So don't blame Atlas, blame Sega, because they own them. Same thing here. Don't blame Gay Tartakovsky. Get mad at Cartoon Network. I'm pretty sure that, in my opinion, in my heart of hearts, that is what happened. They forced them, like, oh, you only get 10 episodes to work with, and that's all you're going to get. Even though it was more fit for like a 20 or at least no lower than like 20 to 22 or 25 episode arc. 10, you can only do so much with 10. So he did the best with what he could. And considering what he was able to do with it was impressive, to say the least. I mean, I know we wanted more, and I admit the ending wasn't perfect. It had its flaws. I did want more from it. But considering what he was able to do with 10 episodes was amazing. I mean, I doubt it's going to be hard for anyone to wrap up a 4-season saga of a long-running cartoon show, and it's to where everyone will be satisfied, and within just 10 episodes. That's a task that I wish that on nobody. And in my opinion, he pulled it off. Like I said, it wasn't the perfect landing, but he stuck the landing. And at the end of the day, we're getting mad at the wrong people. We should not get mad at Gay Tartakovsky. We should get mad at Cartoon Network. Look at the recent decisions that they're doing with these current shows. I mean, come on. I mean, it speaks for itself. I know it's Cartoon Network. I know they were like pushing him to just hurry up and just end it already. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion on that, guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. What do you think about the whole what do you think about the whole Completionist, Gerard and Greg situation? What do you think about that? And what do you think about the whole Cartoon Network slash Gay Tartakovsky situation? Do you feel that, you know, Cartoon Network funded him or wanted to give him more episodes? Do you feel like Cartoon Network gave him the Shaft and only gave him 10 episodes, or they were willing to give him more. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I always read them. I love hearing your guys' thoughts on situations. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of the RTB podcast. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And always Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out.